Now, there's some breaking news coming in with the UK Foreign Secretary James Cleverly has condemned the separatist attack in London, saying, and I quote, "Acts of violence towards the staff at the Indian High Commission in London are unacceptable, and I have made our position clear to the High Commissioner, Vikram Doraiswamy. The police investigation is ongoing and we are in close contact with the Indian High Commission in London and the Indian government in Delhi." Now, we're crossing over to CNN News 18's Foreign Affairs correspondent Abhishek Jha, who's joining us live. Abhishek, can you tell us more about the statement?
So it is coming at a time when India was looking forward to having a more robust response from the UK on the issue of this Khalistani element and the protesters who try to vandalize this Indian High Commission building on Sunday. And now the UK Secretary of Foreign Affairs James Cleverly, he has released a message in which he has said that he's in touch with Indian authorities. He had told Vikram Doraiswamy that such acts of violence are not acceptable. The police department, the Metropolitan Police Department, is doing their work and they are trying to identify the culprits, and a due action will be taken against them. He has also said that we'll always take the security of the High Commission and all foreign mission in the UK extremely seriously. And when on Sunday these protests had happened and these vandalism act were performed by the Khalistani thugs. So that day it was very much obvious that the police authorities, police personnel who were present on the spot, they did not act effectively to resist or to stop these protesters from doing all acts of vandalism and try to bring down the Tiranga as well. So this statement coming from the UK Foreign Minister is very important. But it is coming a bit late also because something that happened on Sunday. The statement has been released on Wednesday late night. Probably after what India took as a strong message. We have seen how some security measures, some security boulders outside the British High Commission in Delhi and outside the residence of British High Commissioner in Delhi, they were removed, and that was an act of strong messaging to the UK side, and probably now things are working in the right direction.
All right, important points to note as well. But Abhishek, a few follow-up questions for you when it comes to this. Now, can you give us more details about the one person that has been arrested so far?
There was this report that some Avtar Singh Khanda was arrested, but later on these reports have not been, confirmed. We could see easily all those people who were at the High Commissioner's building protesting and having abuses and trying to, break into the building. There was one person who climbs up the first floor and brings down the Tiranga as well. All this is happening around police presence is there, but they are not trying to. They are unable to stop these protesters from doing every act of vandalism. So the fact is that maybe the police presence at the site was not enough to stop these protesters. But what happened after that, that is more concerning, that the inaction from the police authorities to nab these culprits or to chase them down, to arrest them or detain them. We did not see any such action from the police authorities happening. And this is where the worrisome part became. And we know that Indian side, Ministry of External Affairs had called or summoned a Deputy High Commissioner of British, High Commission in Delhi, and she was given a good warning as to what India's concerns are and how these things cannot be, unseen, and these things needs to be taken care of by the UK authorities. So clearly, after much of diplomatic escalation, responses have started coming in. Yesterday, what we saw at the High Commissioner's building, around about 24 police vehicles were present, and could be more than 100 police personnel could be seen with riot gear present around the place. In fact, the protesters were also not allowed to cross the road and go to the side where the High Commissioner's building was. They were stopped on the opposite side as well, so that there was a proper wide distance that could protect the building. Steel barricades were, erected across all through the perimeter of Indian High Commissioner's building. So security measures have been beefed up. Security protocol was one of the best, we can say, in the recent times at the Indian High Commission, and police authorities were very prepared not to let any untoward incident happen.
Absolutely. Abhishek, do stay with us. We're going to listen in to some statements that have come in.
सर, भारतीय समुदाय के लोग नहीं, वहाँ के जो सांसद हैं उन्होंने भी इस पे नाराज़गी प्रकट की और वहाँ की सरकार को कहा कि इस पे चिंता करे और ये भी कहा कि इस पे इंटरवीन करे, क्योंकि ये जो लोग हैं ये कोई उनके हक के लोग नहीं हैं और एक माहौल बन रहा है ऐसे सब तत्वों के खिलाफ। और ऐसे सब लोगों के खिलाफ जो भारत को तोड़ना चाहते हैं और है गिनती के, परंतु क्योंकि हल्ला ज़्यादा करते हैं, शरारतें ज़्यादा करते हैं और तोड़फोड़ ज़्यादा करते हैं, इस कारण से खबरों में रहते हैं। परंतु पूरा देश, पूरा सिख समाज और इवन विदेश में बैठे जो हिंदुस्तानी है वो भी सब एक साथ है। तिरंगे का अपमान कोई भी नहीं सहेगा।
They're not in any big numbers. So but it's necessary to nip it in the bud. It's necessary to stop this at the very outset, because you have to send out a very strong message that this kind of secessionism would not do. So all India can do, because this is happening mainly in some Commonwealth countries, Australia, Canada, UK, and in the outside the Commonwealth, the United States. One San Francisco incident happened. So it is up to those countries. India can only strongly protest and take some countermeasures like we've done in the case of the UK High Commission. Those countries have to improve security and make it punishable. I mean, the people are desecrating our property. The embassy or the high commissions abroad are our property. It's our sovereign territory.